Jess, it's now time for our pointless final and the chance to win our jackpot of £2,500. Well, congratulations, Hannah and Jess. You fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy, so very, very well done. Now, you now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot, and at the end of today's show, the jackpot stands at £2,500. The rules are very simple. To win that money, all you have to do is find a pointless answer. That's an answer that none of our 100 people could think of. We've had one pointless answer on the show today. You only have to find one more now, and you will go home with that money. First, though, you've got to choose a category, and you can choose from these three options. They are classical music, British musicians, or education.
What would you like to go for?
I don't know.
I'm leaning slightly towards British musicians, because that could be any kind of music, which could hopefully be something we know could be good, could be really bad. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go for British musicians.
You're going to go for British musicians. Yeah. Best of luck. OK, well, let's find out what that question is. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many David Bowie UK Top 40 studio albums as they could. Richard?
Yeah, we're looking for any studio album released by David Bowie before April 2011 that reached the UK Top 40. Collaborations don't count, greatest hits don't count, or compilations. Just any of his studio albums that reached the UK Top 40 as a solo artist, please.
Very good. OK, you now have up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that £2,500 is for just one of those answers to be pointless. Your 60 seconds start now.
Right. OK, what was the one you were thinking of the other day?
Pin-Ups.
OK.
And Space Oddity, I think, is an album.
That'll be quite popular.
Yeah.
What else can we get?
There are no more.
What's the most recent one? He's done one in the last couple of years. It had a really boring video where things were flying.
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember. We've got to think of something else. Is there a Ziggy Stardust album? Self-titled?
Yeah, I think it might be.
That's going to be really popular as well.
Yeah.
What other songs are there? There's got to be some more self-titled
Labyrinth.
stuff.
Do you reckon it's a Labyrinth soundtrack?
Would he have done all of it, though? Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know if soundtracks will count, though. Maybe not. So if greatest hits don't count, maybe that doesn't. Right. What else can we get? So is it Pin-Ups? The other one? Space Oddity?
Yeah.
And we chance it with Labyrinth?
Yeah. Should we ask?
Yes, we'll just chance it.
OK, there is your minute up. We were looking for David Bowie Top 40 albums. I now need 3 answers from you.
I think we're going to go for Space Oddity.
Space Oddity.
Pin-Ups.
Pin-Ups.
And the Labyrinth soundtrack.
And
if it exists.
The Labyrinth soundtrack.
Yes.
Those are your 3 answers. Of those 3, which do you think is your most confident shot at a pointless answer?
We'll go for Pin-Ups.
Yeah.
OK, Pin-Ups. We'll put that last.
Yeah.
Which is your least likely pointless answer?
Maybe the Labyrinth soundtrack. Because that might not
Yeah.
And
OK, Labyrinth soundtrack. OK, we're going to put them up on the board in that order. And here they are. Labyrinth, Space Oddity, and Pin-Ups. There they are. We were looking for David Bowie Top 40 albums. You said this was your least confident answer. You only have to find one pointless answer, don't forget, to win that £2,500. Labyrinth, that's what you're saying. Let's see if it's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said Labyrinth. Very, very best of luck. Labyrinth. Bad luck. Unfortunately, that is not a pointless answer, which means you only have 2 more chances to win today's jackpot. £2,500. What would you do with that?
I don't know, go on a holiday?
Yeah.
Like to see Europe, I think. That'd be good.
Very good indeed. OK, well, very best of luck. We were looking for David Bowie albums. Your next answer, Space Oddity. This has to be pointless if you're going to win that £2,500. Let's see how many people said Space Oddity. Well, it's right. This is your second of 3 shots at the jackpot of £2,500. If this goes all the way down to 0, you'll be leaving us with that money. Down it goes into the teens, into the single figures. 7.
Yeah.
7. You only have one more chance to win today's jackpot. Who's going to be watching you at home?
I think my little brother, Sam, will probably be screaming at the TV right now.
Is he a David Bowie fan, do you think?
Yeah, he really likes music.
So he would really know.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very best of luck. We're looking for David Bowie albums. You said this was the answer you had the most faith in to be pointless. Pin-ups, we are saying. Is it right? And if it is, how many people said it? Pin-ups. It's right. Okay, the first thing it had to be was right. The second thing it has to be is pointless. If this goes all the way down to 0, you are leaving here with £2,500. Down it goes. Still going. Oh, no! Oh. Oh, bad luck. I was convinced that was going all the way down. You didn't manage to find that all-important pointless answer, so I'm afraid you don't win today's jackpot of £2,500, which rolls over onto the next show, but you have been brilliant contestants, and you do, of course, get to take home our pointless trophy, so very well done for that.
Thank you.
So, Richard. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's, you made us a cake, and that's how we repay you.
Can I have a punt?
You can have a punt,
Can I try Tonight?
Okay.
Eternity?
Okay.
Never... Okay, we'll take those two anyway.
Okay, let's take a look at all the pointless answers here. There's some big albums on this list, actually. All top 10. Black Tie, White Noise, it was a #1 album. Earthling and Heathen, both top 10 albums from later in his career. Those were pointless. Ours, Hunky Dory.
Dory?
A pointless album. One of his most famous albums. Got Life on Mars on it. Scary Monsters and Super Creeps also, has Ashes to Ashes. And Tonight, which would have won you the jackpot.
Scary Monsters and Hunky Dory on the...
Yeah, but not pin-ups. That's very, it's very unlucky. Very well done if you got any of those pointless answers at home.
Well, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Hannah and Jess, but it's been brilliant having you on the show. Thank you both so much for playing. Thank you.
Thank you.